Hi everyone, I'm Christina.
And I'm JJ Tilley.
And we're from the Bullhead City Laughlin Market, Plant 255, located in Arizona. And I'll just give you a quick rundown about what our market is. We're in the very northwest corner of Arizona. It's kind of a tri-state area between Arizona, Nevada, and California. But we're a small market. We're a rural area. We're less than probably 35,000 population. We do have some entertainment though kind of around us that lends itself to a lot of hustling and bustling small businesses where we thought we needed a digital network. We didn't have a digital network back in 2015 when we started this process for two major reasons. The first one was the city ordinance in Bullhead wouldn't allow it. Our sign ordinance was simply no billboards allowed. It was one sentence and that's what it was, and that had been in place for 30 years. Our second hurdle was we had some state legislation passed in 2012 that boxed out our little county area that also did not allow for digital billboards. So we were in a market that didn't allow new billboards and in an area of the state that didn't allow digital billboards. But we, and we'll talk a little bit about, JJ will get to how the ins and outs of that happened, but we are now about ready to deploy digitals number 9 and number 10. So we went from 0 to 10 in a few weeks and $0 obviously on the books to about 70 grand a month, and that's growing. And so it wasn't an easy feat. It was, two major hurdles to overcome, but we really kind of turned the impossible into a reality. And I'm pretty excited about how our network is looking these days. And JJ, do you want to tell the story about, especially digital number 9 and number 10 that are being deployed later this month?
Right.
Do you want to tell that story?
Yeah, that was actually an interesting feat that we had. We ran out of city-owned property, so part of the code is that you have to deploy the billboard on city property. Well, we built 2, and then the third one, we couldn't find a location, and we went to the city, we met with them, and we actually were able to come to an agreement. We actually went and bought property and then carved out an easement with ingress, egress, and then granted it back over to the city, and now we're deploying 9 and 10.
9 and 10.
Yeah.
So it sounds kind of weird too that we would buy property and give it back to the city, but we didn't give obviously we didn't give the whole property back to the city, but the city still has a few locations out there, but they weren't optimal for what we wanted to include in our network. Right. And so we just made it happen differently. We went and found the piece of property that we wanted to put a digital on, and we bought it. And then we carved out what we needed to fit the ordinance, the new ordinance that JJ and I helped create with the city, and it's coming soon. Yeah. It's coming soon. We're excited. We're excited that we're even at this point that we have digitals in our community, because we otherwise wouldn't have. We wouldn't have them if we would have just stayed status quo and not taken it to heart to get in the game. We were a little envious of everybody else having digitals, and we didn't have one, and we have 10 now.
And we have 10 after 11 years, and that's a huge accomplishment for our area. The advertisers love it, the city loves it, the communities think that the structures are beautiful, and they add to the community.
They do.
They add to it. So
they do.
We just made a plan and to modernize the city, and we worked with the city, partnered with them, and it's been a great relationship.
Yeah, it's a great relationship. We're part of their plan for almost everything. They refer a lot of people to us as well, and it's like it's been nice. It's been a great partnership between us and the city, and we're hoping to expand to the other cities that are nearby in our county. Lake Havasu City and Kingman. So we
actually have a meeting with the city of Kingman coming up, and to talk to them about parlaying this program out to them as well. And
so we think we have a great model here, with Bullhead, that we can parlay that into other markets that are in our area, and hopefully, other markets that are out in your area, in your neck of the woods. Maybe you can use this program as well. So Obviously, we left a lot of the details out, but JJ has them all, so you know, she can call her or look us up online.
Yeah, absolutely. Here to answer any questions. It's been a great journey, and we've really enjoyed it, and can't wait to continue to enhance other small communities as well.
Right.